Do you struggle with depression or panic attacks? Or know someone who does? This video shares my story with DIB, my depression, and the things that helped me overcome it. It's not here to share sadness, but to motivate and give hope. One day, I posted a survey on my Instagram. 95% of you wanted me to share this story. I realized the other 5% may be going through it themselves and just couldn't face it. So I felt a responsibility to share my experience, even if it only helps one person. This story isn't easy, but if you stick with me to the end, it may just help you or someone you love. Let's begin. October 5th, 2015, I received a call from a close friend. He needed my help, but soon after I discovered that a project video we made, one he promised not to post, was being shared without my permission. That's when DIB appeared, a small dark creature that followed me everywhere. I changed. I couldn't smile, and everything I loved felt impossible. My friends could see it. I didn't want to be around anyone. Depression isolated me, and I felt completely alone. I tried to ignore DIB, to escape by staying busy, but over time, DIB grew larger, blocking out my happiness and filling my mind with darkness. Soon I couldn't sleep, my heart raced, and I was constantly anxious. I thought I was losing my mind. Then I took a step. I opened up to someone who would just listen, without judging or advising. And I realized, sharing my pain was a part of healing. The doctor's words were hard to accept. I had depression and panic disorder. But with each session, I began to understand DIB. Depression was no longer an enemy, but a part of my journey. The doctor told me something powerful. If you rely on medicine alone, you'll stay in an endless cycle. The first step to healing is accepting your depression, facing it. That's when I began to face DIB, not with fear, but with acceptance. I began to understand myself better. I made new routines, exercise to boost endorphins, trying new things for dopamine, building friendships for oxytocin, spending time in nature for serotonin. With each step, I felt a little better, a little more in control, and DIB began to shrink. Instead of fighting DIB, I took him with me, everywhere. Slowly, he became smaller and more manageable. I learned that life isn't about what happens to us, but how we respond to it. I realized I wasn't alone. Many people struggle with their own version of DIB. Sharing my story isn't just for me. It's for anyone who needs it. Talking to a psychologist is not shameful. Expressing feelings is not a weakness. I discovered that our brains need 4 things to stabilize: endorphins, dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin. Caring for my mind and body helped me reduce my medication over time. Today, DIB is still a part of me, but no longer in control of me. If you're struggling, know that you're not alone. Share your story in the comments. Support each other. We're all in this together. And remember, asking for help is a sign of strength. Thank you for watching. If this story helped you, share it with others. Let's break the stigma. See you soon.